A man in his early 40s sits at his computer desk at work. He's focused, typing away at his computer. Suddenly, he pauses, his hand moving to his chest. A warm feeling zooms in on his face as he starts to sweat, his expression turning to confusion, then fear. His breathing becomes labored as the pain intensifies. He tries to stand but collapses to the floor, clutching his chest in agony. The sound of his rapid, irregular heartbeat pounds in the background, growing louder as the screen fades to black. It happens in an instant. One moment, you're living your life, focusing on the tasks at hand. The next, your world is turned upside down by an invisible force you never saw coming. A different man, perhaps in his mid-40s, is walking through his home. He's carrying a cup of coffee, smiling as he greets his wife. As he turns to walk away, his smile fades as confusion washes over him. The coffee cup slips from his hand, smashing onto the floor. He tries to speak, but the words are slurred and unintelligible. The right side of his face droops, and his body starts to lean to one side as he struggles to keep his balance. His vision once again fades to black. And sometimes it creeps up on you, slowly robbing you of control, leaving you powerless as your own body betrays you. Let's take a closer look at what really happens in those critical moments before, during, and after a heart attack or stroke. Understanding these events could mean the difference between life and death. Before a heart attack, your body is already signaling distress. The arteries that feed your heart may be slowly clogging with plaque, a buildup of fats, cholesterol, and other substances. As this plaque accumulates, your arteries narrow, reducing the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your heart. You might feel shortness of breath, experience fatigue, or even notice chest discomfort. Subtle warnings that your heart is struggling to keep up. During a heart attack, that narrowing artery may finally close off completely. A blood clot forms on the surface of the plaque, blocking the artery and starving part of your heart muscle of oxygen. Without oxygen, that section of your heart begins to die. The chest pain, shortness of breath, and overwhelming anxiety you feel are your body's desperate cries for help. After the heart attack, time is everything. With prompt medical intervention, doctors can reopen that blocked artery, restoring blood flow and saving your heart muscle. But every second counts. The longer the delay, the greater the damage and the more difficult the recovery. Even if you survive, your heart may be weakened, leaving you vulnerable to future attacks. Before a stroke, similar dangers are at play. The blood vessels in your brain might be narrowing, or a clot might be forming, silently waiting to strike. You might experience brief episodes of confusion, vision problems, or sudden numbness, small strokes or mini strokes that are warning signs of a bigger event to come. During a stroke, that clot lodges in one of your brain's vital arteries, cutting off the blood supply. Without oxygen, brain cells begin to die within minutes. Depending on the affected area, this can leave you unable to speak, move, or even think clearly. The damage is often irreversible. After a stroke, the race against time continues. Immediate treatment can sometimes dissolve the clot or reduce the damage, but the road to recovery can be long and uncertain. Even with the best care, a stroke can leave you with lasting disabilities, changing your life and your loved ones' lives forever. You are more than your heart. You are more than your brain. But these organs are vital to who you are, to how you live, and to the life you share with those you love. Don't wait until it's too late. Learn the signs, know your risks, and take action to protect your health. Because the life you save could be your own, and the future you secure is filled with the moments and memories you cherish. Prioritize your well-being today so you can continue to be there for the ones you love. Your future all starts with you.